Alright, now you got to clean your table off, or your whatever you use, and make sure it's nice and clean. Stacy actually uses a vinyl tablecloth that she covers her regular table with. You figure out you got a clean granite countertop, you could do it there. But this is where we'll knead our bread, which for this particular recipe you don't have to do much kneading at all. Okay, everybody. Welcome to Baking Bread 101. Today we're baking 5 loaves, and here's what you need. You need a mixing bowl, measuring cups. You need at least one that's a clear 1 cup. If you got that, you can do just about everything. You then need wheat flour, white flour, sugar, salt. You're going to need some oil, no olive oil. Trust me, you won't like the taste. Raisins, sour cream, and you're going to need some yeast. Now, the kind of yeast that you're going to use, more than likely, will be easier to find Fleischmann's Rapid Rise. I've never used this one. Unfortunately, the only one I've ever used is this one from South Africa that Stacy sent me from the Bahamas. And by the way, let me just say that this is her recipe. I've been jacking it. It's just that I'm waiting for her to write her book. So while she writes her book, I'm going to show you how to bake some bread. Okay, so now you need 5 cups of wheat flour. I got that pre-measured actually. So 5 cups of wheat flour, 7 cups of white. That's 4 and 3. And you mix it in your dry ingredients here. Then you're going to do a heaping teaspoon of salt. That's heaping, okay? Heaping teaspoon of salt. You then need 3 packs of yeast. I got my yeast already open. Drop those in. And then 1 cup of raisins. Alright. And if I didn't say this before, I'd like to believe that you knew that you needed some pans. We're going to do 5 loaves. I got about 6 or 7 pans. And you can use glass. I hear glass actually bakes them a little better. I only have 2 glass ones. I didn't have enough to do that today. Anyhow, you mix in your dry ingredients. You can do it with your hand. You can do it with this little tool right here. If you happen to have a power mixer, you can throw in your little electric mixer in here. But it's not all that complicated. You just mix it in until you see that you see the same consistency throughout. All right, and you're done with your dry ingredients. Next, we're going to work on our wet ingredients. Now, what I forgot to tell you to do is, I forgot to tell you the sugar. Sugar is very important if you want the taste to be right. I do 2 cups of sugar. So go ahead and put that in and mix it in. Alright? You want to mix that in real nice and even, Steven. You don't want one loaf to be sweeter than the other. So mix it in real good there. Alright, now that you have all your dry ingredients, done, what you want to do, you then want to mix in your wet ingredients. And the first thing that you're mixing in with your wet ingredients is water. You mix in the water, get your dollop of sour cream. And since I wasn't pre-prepped for the sour cream, because I forgot about it, you're going to see me do a dollop. Dollop is basically like a heaping of a tablespoon. Actually do a little more. This one is a little wet. I don't know why this is. Put that in there. Mix that in with the warm water. Now, remember I said warm water, not hot water. If it burns your hands, it's too hot. It needs to be warm. Alright? Mix that in. You can use the mixer if you like. I probably will just because I noticed that this is a little... Notice the sour cream hasn't broken up enough. You have smaller ones than this, it'd probably be better for mixing that in particular. Alright, so you mix in your water and you drop in your oil. So it's the water. That was 4 cups of warm water to 2 cups of oil. 2 cups of oil. Again, not olive oil. You want this to taste good. You don't want it to taste funny. Alright, so then you get in here and you mix in the wet ingredients. But make sure you wash your hands.